Greetings. This is the ancient one. This is October 11th. A little bit of winter feel in the weather. It's 55 here in the morning, and it's a little chilly right now, but I like it. And what I don't like so much is a tie. It's a little archaic. I don't wear them anymore. I'm retired. Well, not really. I'm teaching golf 5 days a week. But I do have to wear it for weddings and funerals, and well, I don't care for either one of those, but I do like golf, and I do like a head position that works. Now this goes around your neck. It's like for today I'm going to use it differently. I'm going to turn it around this way, and I'm looking for the correct kind of head movement. So there are two very important historical golf people. Back in Jack Nicklaus' time, Jack Grout was his coach. And they called Jack the Golden Bear. He had gold tousled hair. I don't have, you can see it, more experienced, bald you might say. But Jack Grout would grab at age 12, he'd grab Jackie's hair and hold it there. And Jack would swing, and he would allow him to rotate his head, but not go up, no, down, sideways. So rotating is rotating with your shoulder girdle. He'd hold it up there. Jackie, hold it there. This doesn't feel good. He maintained it maybe a half hour at a time. Well, the other historical figure is Nick Faldo, and he knew the importance of the correct head movement. Fanny Sunderstam, his female caddy, he held a club. I'll hold on here. She held a club on his temple there, and he maintained. And I saw this at the Bell South Classic at the Atlanta Country Club years ago. They were on the range, and she was holding this against his temple, and he was hitting balls this way, maintaining contact. Well, I knew that what they were doing, but man, I just got tired of watching that. I watched it for 20 minutes or so, and they were still doing it. Well, we gotta have head stability, but we have to have head movement. And we want fluidity. So I want to, holding this, and now my head weighs, I looked it up, between 10 and 12 pounds. Mine's probably closer to 12. I got all these brains. But a average bowling ball is 10 to 12 pounds. So we're going around with this weight on our spine is supported. And where our head goes, that's where our body goes. Well, a cat has whiskers out here on either side. And why do they have whiskers? Well, they have sensors that feel it, so they can feel their way through an opening. If their head goes through, then the rest of their body will go through. Well, that's kind of handy. I have whiskers too, but not for that purpose. But we want to be aware of what our head does, because it's our spine, but it's the only part of the spine that we can see. It's a protuberance of this column, this spine. Sets up there nicely, and I don't want it sliding off or swaying, but rotating, as we rotate, I want to go round, round, round with my shoulder, go bam, and I want this right ear down, 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 like this. When I finish, and you watch the pros, they're all in this side tilt manner, because we're coming in a lateral move. Coming in, now we have to have a spindle effect. You look at your alternator on your car, or look at your motor, your rotary motor. There's a spindle the blade turns on. If that moves and wobbles, it's the same way with your car. You get vibration. Well, we have to be very smooth with our turning, and stay in place, not sliding, not going up, going down, but just moving in place with our shoulder girdle, just like this. Now, Annika Sorenstam, this is an interesting analogy, and David Duval, they both shot 59. Annika is known as Miss 59 in tournament play. And they're coming through, and the strike is here, but their head's here. They're not looking down. They see the ball out of the corner of their eye, and they see it coming in, but when they come through here, their head is past the ball, and they're coming in back here. Well, you think about throwing a baseball or a rock. We don't look at the object. We're looking at the target, and we're doing this. So bowling the same way. So let's get some freedom, fluidity, and a natural flow. It's going to help your score. I've been doing this really consciously lately. I've been hitting the ball really well. I field test all my concepts. I feel if this 90-year-old body can do it, you young bucks can do it very well. I wish I had known this 65 years ago, but hey, better late than never. Well, get out there and play, enjoy. I hope this lit some fires, lit some light bulbs. So cheers, later. I love y'all. Later.